the universe is just assuming that that is what you want in your life. That is the content you want in your life. And it's the energy that you are heavily resonating in. And maybe it's not where you want to be, but it's where you are. So that's what the universe is giving you. It also, going back to like social media and whatnot, if you have a friend that you've given advice to over and over and over again, and you have done everything you can to help them and to help them see maybe a clear picture of how to better navigate, but they just don't ever want to take your advice. They would rather just complain and get attention about all the things that are happening to them without actually putting in the effort to do anything constructive and helping themselves. Sometimes you might actually just decide, you know what? I need to walk away from this person because they're draining. They aren't trying to help themselves, and I love them. I wish them the best of luck, but I need to maybe mute them or put them on a mute for 30 days on Facebook or whatever, just because I can't keep taking in all their toxic energy and stories. It's making me sad. It's making me miserable because I keep trying to help them and they're not taking my advice. It kind of is the same thing in real life too. It's not to say don't help people and don't offer assistance, because that is a huge part of why we are here. But you do have to let people figure things out for themselves, and to sometimes go through the storm and to see the light at the end of their own tunnel in order to understand and to learn their lessons. But if those lessons that they're going through are dragging you down with them, you've already done the work and you've already gone through it. You don't need to subject yourself to that anymore. You are being called to put space between you and people that are doing nothing but bringing in horrible situations and toxic energies into your life. You've done too much work to allow that to break you now. So with that, and I hope it doesn't sound insensitive, because I'm really not trying to come off that way. That's just the way that I'm seeing it and being told through spirit that it is what it is. And if you look at it like algorithms, it will make sense, because you do, if you want to be on a higher timeline and you want to vibe higher and have better events unfold in your life, take a good look around you and see what is dragging you down. So I did a pre-shuffle and I pulled a card from Star Temple Oracle. It's a really pretty deck. The card that I pulled is, I'm not surprised, number 4, which is card number 4. 4 has been a huge number that I know myself, I see all the time. I see a lot of 4s and 7s recently in multiples. I see 444, or I'll see 777. But 4 is the number of the card, and it's Maya, the universal midwife, birth, a birth, fruitful and sacred. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. So take a look at the card, how pretty that is. So this message is definitely for people out there that are shifting. I did post something last night about the 5 years coming into some very good blessings this week, to pay attention to the little things that are happening. But this is for those that are starting to shift into higher timelines. You may have done the work already and have, one, perhaps shifted the algorithm of your social media feeds, and 2, shifted the algorithm of your reality. And you might even be in the process of that right now. But your job right now is to step into your higher calling, your purpose. And if you're working on it right now and you have been working towards your purpose, continue to do so. Because with that, we have fame, followed by the gossip card in reverse, and anxious. So just because we know what fame is and we understand what fame is, I did want to do just a Google search of the dictionary term of fame. And it's basically just being well known, being known by many people, but talked about in a good way. Fame is being spoken of about your what's the word? oh, like your accomplishments, what you've done, your achievements, how you're helping the world, in this situation. So no longer will people be gossiping and saying bad things about you, and those that are just simply aren't on your level. They just don't understand. But those of you that see and understand the good of you and what you're trying to do, and see that you are actually going after a higher calling, are speaking very highly of you right now, and you're being encouraged to keep pushing through, because you are reaching people, you are helping people, people do see you. And really, that isn't the focus of why we do what we do as light workers and healers. What we're doing is trying to shift the collective consciousness into a higher vibration. So they're saying, why are you anxious? It can be a little overwhelming, especially if you're not comfortable with